different. Let me. No. I just wanted to double check one last thing.
Nice.
Then let me share your screen for
Need
whatever.
to
you
rock
wanna
my
show.
socks. It's probably really important.
It's so-
You'll remember.
They will not let me download this picture. Oh.
Let's see. Do you have, is it a, I don't know if it's like a pro picture. So yeah, and then you would click on like share, download, right? Is that
failed?
weird? Okay, let's see. Oh, it's a premium image and you don't have pro, it looks like. So like whenever you're looking at elements, the pictures, the ones with the crown, you don't have access to download because you don't have pro. Yes.
I can tell you,
Great.
it's just that I also logged in on Google Drive, so feel free to log out if you need to log in
Great,
yours. I don't want
okay.
that to turn you off.
Thank you. No, it's great.
I was like, oh, that's what it was.
Thank you, Lynn. Yeah, no crowns, unfortunately, unless you have pro. And I bet a lot of the Charlotte ones are probably crowns. Yeah. They're pretty good at knowing which ones would make you upgrade to pro. I feel like it's definitely doable without pro, but their strategy is on point. And we'll be starting at 1:05, so in 2 minutes here. If you need water or anything. So yeah, if you can go to agent.kw.com.
Actually, it doesn't come up to screen.
Yeah, it doesn't anymore.
Oh.
It's not you.
Okay.
But now you can go to agent.kw.com and click forgot password, and it should send to your personal email. Yeah, agent.kw.com command. And hi, how are you? Good. Have we met? I'm Leah.
Maybe.
Are you new to KW or?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. How long have you been here? Awesome. 1 week anniversary. Gotta celebrate that.
Forget password.
Yeah, and then it should send you a link. Okay, now put in, yeah, that looks right, and click send request.
Oh, that's not my email, that's all right.
Yeah, it's okay. So it's gonna send a code to whatever your personal email address is on file. If you can go look in your personal email, it should give you a code that you can put in and then reset your password.
But
And I
if
can
it,
help
if
you.
it asks me for my old password.
It shouldn't.
Because my old password hasn't been working in a long time.
It's not gonna ask you for your old password. This is a different way than my video showed. Yeah, so. All right, guys. So today's class, we're gonna go over video marketing. So I'm gonna tell you the best strategies for video marketing, why it's beneficial. I know video marketing is painful, right? It's not all that fun to get in front of a camera. But we're gonna talk through that, and I'll give you other options of, what kind of videos you can post without yourself in it, if you would like that. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you what the benefits of video are, how agents are using it at a high level. I'm going to show you how you can see the top Googled real estate questions that the general public is looking up every day. I'm going to show you how to create a script in ChatGPT from that. And I'm going to give you guys a script. So if you want to go make a video today, I'm going to show you how that would be done and also show you how to edit that video in Instagram for Instagram Reels. All right, so first thing I want to talk about is first the power of video, why you should go out of your way to do videos, because yeah, it's not the most comfortable thing ever, right? The reason that video is so powerful, you've probably seen like a stat, there's an NAR stat that 73% of people would rather list or buy with a realtor that uses video. Okay, it shows your proficiency, your tech, and it builds a relationship, right? That's a primary thing with video, is it really helps build your relationship. Okay, so let's say you talk to one person, you build trust in that one conversation. Well, how many conversations can you have in a day if it's just you, yourself, doing all of that? Versus once you start to get videos out there, I kind of think of it like a trust building army, right? It's always going out there, so everyone can always be interacting. You can kind of exponentially build on how many people you're reaching each day, right? Not to mention, as far as videos go, if you post a picture on your social media, right, like on Instagram, it goes to your friends. If you post a video on your social media, since YouTube is competing with Instagram and Facebook Reels is competing with TikTok, it will show your video to umpteen people, right? To unmets. So meaning people that aren't your friends, people you haven't had a conversation with. Typically, you have to pay for marketing to get in front of unmets, right? People you don't know, like postcards, Facebook ads. Video is the one free option that gets you in front of as many people as possible for free, right? So very powerful, even if it's uncomfortable. Again, the other big value is, right, people want to list or buy with someone they trust, right? It's like if you watch the entire season of Friends, right, or The Office, by the end of it, you feel like you're friends with those characters, right? So it really helps you create a bond with your potential buyers or sellers or your sphere, okay? Now, please feel free to ask questions anytime. I'm going to tell you as well. So first, we're going to go over some tactics on how to make this a little easier, right? But in general, the platforms that you can post videos on are Facebook and Instagram, right? They have Reels, YouTube, and TikTok. My recommendation is start with one. So if you're on Facebook already and you feel comfortable with it, great. Use those Reels, right? And I'll show you how. TikTok, of course, there's a lot around TikTok, but in general, Gen Z is more on TikTok, whereas Facebook is more the boomer generation, right? That's why all the Gen Zs got off of Facebook, you know. So I don't recommend, like if you don't already have a TikTok, I don't necessarily recommend going to make it. However, I'm going to show you how you can create a video, download it, and then technically put it on each and every platform, right? To make it more worth your time. All right, so the first thing I'm going to show you guys is where you can go to find what are people searching. So what is the general public searching about real estate? So answerthepublic.com. I would recommend writing that down. It's answerthepublic.com. Okay, and the free version, I think you can do like 2 searches a day. You don't really need any more than that. Really, we just need one because, right? So it's going to search Google, and I can go ahead and put in, let's say, real estate, and click search. Okay, so again, answerthepublic.com. That is noteworthy. I'll write that down. And then you can put in real estate and click search. And it does usually take a couple seconds, minutes to load. And what it's going to do is it's going to show you all the searches that people are doing on Google, right? The most prevalent searches about real estate specifically. All right, and since YouTube is owned by Google, right? If someone Googles this exact question, which let me show you those, and you post your video on YouTube, that would make your video show right up for them, okay? So again, I scroll down slightly. I just searched real estate. It does take a couple minutes. And then if I scroll down, you'll see here, these are all the questions that people are searching most prevalently about real estate today, right? So you'll see, first of all, you'll see the, words on the outside. That's how they start, right? How, what, which, where, right? And you'll see that these questions are very much phrased like the general public, which is important for you to mimic in the title of your video or when you're talking about this, right? If you were to create a video using, more real estate vernacular that the general public doesn't know as much, it might not come up for them, right? So it does really help to see, okay, things like which real estate company is the best to work for, right? Building your downline would be a great thing to do. What do real estate agents do? That is the #1 most asked question here, right? What real estate should I invest in, right? So these are the top things that people are Googling. So that's the general public's top questions on this. Pretty cool site, huh? Questions on that so far? Okay. So I'm going to give you a prompt for today if you would like to use it since it's Halloween. Okay. And I'm going to encourage you to go make a video about that if you would like to. And I can show you how to edit it as well. Now, to do that, right, to create a script for what you're going to say, what you can do is use ChatGPT. Has everyone in here used ChatGPT before? My best friend. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up ChatGPT to show you how you can use the platform to create a video script. All right, so ChatGPT, you can sign in. It is free for you to utilize. It's ChatGPT. If you don't already have an account, you can always just create an account, get into one real quick. Okay, so now how you're phrasing it to ChatGPT does really matter, okay? Because it can only really do what you put into it. So I would recommend writing this down in the sense where how you frame it. So you want to tell it to act like a real estate agent and write a, let's say, a short video script answering this question with a strong call to action. And I'll repeat that. Okay, so again, the prompt being act like a real estate agent and write a video script, right? Or if you want to tell it to write a 1-minute video script, whatever you'd like it to be, answering this question with a strong call to action. Okay, and then I'm going to put in one of those questions, let's say, that I just found and answer the public. And I'm going to show you this a couple times, but we'll use this first. Like how does real estate commission work, or what real estate should I invest in? And you can make it tailored to the Charlotte area. So let's say I'll put in what real estate should I invest in the Charlotte area. So I just picked a question. You can type in any question just to see how it works. And I'll repeat that. So again, the prompt I put in is act like a real estate agent and write a short video script answering this question with a strong call to action. I put a colon and then any question that you want. I do recommend adding in that you're a Charlotte area realtor so it can tailor it to that. The prompt could be, tell me about the events coming up this weekend in the Charlotte area. Really anything. I'm going to show you one Halloween related today. All right, but in general, right? Now I have a script. Hey there, if you're considering investing in real estate in the Charlotte area, you're in the right place. Charlotte is booming with growth and there's some fantastic opportunities waiting for you, right? It gives you ideas of like even to cut to different images or different videos, right? But of course you don't have to do that. You can just literally say these things, right? But it does write your script for you and pulls those ideas from across the internet. Super cool. Do we think this is cool? I think it's cool. Great. Have you ever used ChatGPT for your video scripts?
Look for my captions.
Yes, so true, right? I mean, shoot, at that point, right? Now you could put in, create a caption for Facebook based on this video script. and it would do that as well, which is awesome. Talk about such a time saver to do this, right? Now we're gonna do a Halloween real estate related one in just a second here, but I do want to tell you the 3 most important parts of a video. So I've like grown a platform to 80,000 followers. It gets over 100,000 views per month, right? And I used to think, wow, I have to be pretty special to, I don't know, do something like that. No, it's really just a strategy. It's really just a formula, okay? And that video formula, this is noteworthy. The first 2 to 3 seconds is when you have them. So it's called the hook. Your hook is super important. So that hook would look something like, these are the top 3 things not to do when selling your home. Okay, that's an example of a negative hook, right? Those tend to work really well. All right, so essentially, I'm not going up there and saying, hello, I am so-and-so, right? Now, that is also important. However, the first 2 to 3 seconds, since you're getting in front of people that don't know you, right? We want a reason for them to stop scrolling. And yeah, 2 to 3 seconds is all you got. So you're telling them in that 2 to 3 seconds, if they stick around, what would they get out of this information? So usually it goes something like this, right? Here are the top 3 things not to do when selling your home. I'm Leah, a professional realtor in the greater Charlotte area. Okay, so that's one, that hook. Then the second thing that you do is the meat of the video, so the information. So after you have that hook or your intro, right? The hook meaning you want them to stop scrolling. We have the meat, so that's when you would say, okay, the top 3 things not to do when selling your home, or most common mistakes home buyers make, right? People, those negative hooks are really good because it makes people be like, oh, well, I need to know what not to do. Am I making that mistake, right? Not that I like to be negative, but strategically it does work really well. And then the last and final piece, and I'll repeat these, is your call to action, okay? So that call to action, ideally, and you can work through that, but having it consistent helps. So is that, click the link in my bio to access all of my free real estate resources for home buyers and sellers in the Charlotte area. Or call me today for a free real estate consultation. And I'm going to show you like how you can put your phone number on the video as well, okay? So that call to action at the end is not just ending your video, right? Like, hey, have a good day. No, tell them what they should do for more. Is that follow for more information about the Charlotte area? And you can kind of switch them up, especially at the beginning, right? It's a little bit of trial and error to see what works and what's most important to you. Okay, so those 3 pieces again is the hook, first 2 to 3 seconds. So we are not leading with who you are. We're leading with what value would they get if they stayed and watched your video. So the hook, then the meat of the video, like the actual information, answering that. And then lastly, the call to action. What do you want them to do now that they have this information? Any questions on that so far? Okay. So I'm going to show you a Halloween script that you could use related to real estate. And I'm going to show you also now how to edit videos on your phone, like using Instagram. So if you don't already have Instagram on your phone and would like to download it, I'm going to show you the editing platform there. And then we're going to, if you would like to, break and go create this video, okay? And I'll guide you on it. Don't worry, it's going to be a question you kind of know anyway. All right, so in general, let's say we do the question. So I have like 3 ideas for you guys, Halloween related, right? So like if, are mortgage rates spooking you, right? Here's what you need to know about mortgage rates this year. You feel less comfortable talking about mortgage rates? Okay, you could instead, does buying or selling your home during the holidays scare you or spook you, right? Something, because Halloween, right? So then we can lead with Happy Halloween. Here's what you need to know about buying or selling during the holiday season, right? Because a lot of people think that they should wait through the holiday season. But actually, right, of course, selling your home during the holidays, well, great. Then you'd have less competition, increased curb appeal. They feel the warmth of how it would be to celebrate holidays in this home. And we don't even have to think of those ideas. We're going to tell ChatGPT to do it for us. So in this case, I'm going to write something like, act like a real estate agent in the greater Charlotte area. And so again, act like a real estate agent in the greater Charlotte area. So you're saying who you are, framing it who you are. And then you're going to tell it, what to create and create a video script that tells my audience the top reasons to sell their house during the holiday season. Of course, you can play with what you're putting in, but in general, we're telling it, okay, who are you? Like, how should it frame it? Like, because you can tell it to be Martha Stewart, and it will write it like Martha Stewart's voice, which is kind of fun, but unnecessary. Right? So you're telling it how to make it act like a real estate agent. What do you want them to create? Create a video script, create an email, create a caption, right? Based on this prompt is essentially what that needs to be. I usually do like to add with a strong call to action as well, right? Just so it really narrows in on that call to action, or you could do with a strong hook as well, right? But so you'll see, like I could put it here. I could say rewrite with a strong hook.
Did you also say rewrite with a strong call to action?
Yes, I would do that too. I would recommend that. Right, so you can see it changed it a little bit, right? The first one said, hey everyone, the holiday season is here, and you might be wondering, I'd be gone, right? Versus, did you know that selling your home during the holiday season could lead to a quicker sale at a higher price or a better price, more profit for you, right? That's okay, that's what I want. I want money and quick sale, right? So we're addressing their needs right away. Okay, so let's say we have a little script here, and if you're feeling daring today, okay, I will tell you can go record this, and I will let you, like, I'll help you edit it and the whole 9 yards. But in the meantime, let me show you some editing tips on Instagram Reels that if you are creating videos, because you can create them from videos already on your phone, or you can record, okay? So if you can pull open your phone and go to Instagram, I'm going to walk you through the process of posting a reel, it's called, okay? And you can add text to the screen, you can add audio, right? Like any song you want, trending audio. So on Instagram, if you want to pull that up, you'll click on the big plus sign on the very bottom center of Instagram. So click on the plus sign on the very bottom center of Instagram. And it's key that we want to scroll over to the reel option on the bottom, because it defaults on just doing a post. But instead, if you just pull it over, let me know if you need me. Okay. So I'm going to show you right now how to do it from videos on your phone. Like we can just pick a couple videos to pretend edit. Are you guys good on where the reels is? Nice. Okay. So of course, right, you could record here, or if you would like to, you can add videos right from your phone. So let's just say I'll do that. So if you would like to, you can click videos from here, or I'll toggle like to all my videos. And I can just click multiple videos if I would like to. So you can combine different videos together. I know it's hard to see my screen, so just let me know when I lose you. So I'm selecting multiple videos on my phone. You can just pick any of them, you know, for fun right now. How you doing, Joe? Good. Ah, good. Wow, you've never had an account. We can do it on Facebook too. Okay, great. Nice. Take your time, I'll catch you up. Just let me know when it's there. And then you can click next on the bottom right, of course, to go to the editing platform. It'll immediately suggest audio, different songs to put in, and that does tend to be very important because Instagram usually has, and TikTok, they have agreements with these artists. The artists want their music pushed. So if you use certain audios that are trending, it makes your video more likely to go viral, okay? So in that sense, you don't really just want to search your actual favorite song. it would be better for you to select a trending sound. The reason being, if another person likes another video that uses the same trending sound, your video is more likely to come up for them because they like that audio, right? That's what the algorithm understands. Now you can pick one of these audios now, or you can go ahead and click on next, or I mean skip either one, because we can add audio as we get in there. Totally up to you if you want to like click around and listen to those. I'm going to click on next on the bottom right. Okay, I'm just going to show you like a couple quick best practices for editing these videos. Okay, the main things you need to know being how to add your phone number to the screen, right? How to crop the video, the clips, right? So edit video right here, right? We'll pull up the editing platform so that you can click on any of the clips, right? Any of the clips that and you can either shorten it from the front and back end, or you could split the video, right? What you would do is click on the clip that you want to edit. And then on the bottom, you have the option to speed it up, to split the clip, right? So you can take out the middle. So like, let's say on your phone, let's say you, after this, go record something like this, right? And you messed up part of the way, whatever. Doesn't matter, right? You can crop out any of those mess ups, right? You can combine the video. So let's say, okay, I'm going to record the first part of this, and then I'll do the second part after, right? Then you can select both of them and combine them in Reels, okay? How are we doing? Let's see. Okay. Want to see how to edit it now? Okay, great. Love it. That's a great picture.
Yeah.
I don't think you selected Reels, so I mean, you can save that if you want, but yeah, X out. Okay, so see on the bottom here, it defaults to post every time. So let's go over to Reels. Exactly. And so you can either record or it's going to look at your camera, right? So you can change recents to like go to videos, for example. And then you can select multiple if you'd like to just even see how it's done.
Okay.
So let's say that one.
Try it.
Yeah, click not now. I think it's telling you to make a sticker.
Okay.
So now at this point, what you can do is click on edit video down there. Okay, great. And then down here, so if you click on the clip, see how it's yellow now?
Yeah,
Now I'm able to like split the clip right there, right? Make it shorter anywhere I want it to be, right? So you can like bring it in on each side.
okay.
And that's really what we've done so far. You can see you can tap to add audio, right? So you could add like a trending sound. And that's
So
where,
doing all that.
yeah, exactly, right.
Okay.
And I would recommend, again, like using a trending sound versus like the best song you actually know, because if other videos are using it and people are engaging with that video, yours will come up for them more
Okay.
likely. Yeah, so you can pick one of them, or you can just, like you can see, I think, I don't know that a reel got selected. Do you mind if I?
No, go ahead.
And of course, you could like remove that audio or change it
Okay.
and things like that. So the other big thing you guys need to know is how to add text to this. So especially like if at the end of your video, you say, call me for a free real estate consultation, well, it'd be helpful if your phone number just appeared at that same exact time, right? So to do that, I mean, you can see the editing options on the very bottom, right? But it says tap to add text. Yours looks a bit different than mine, I will say. Add text. Okay, let's do add text. All right, so now you could type in, let's say, your phone number, because then I'm going to show you how you can then just put your phone number instead of the whole video, just the part, let's say, at the end, where you say your call to action of call me for a free real estate consultation. Are you good on how to do this? Okay, good. Yes, right. Like it, because I think, yeah, you can like click on it and then zoom.
Right? I just learned that when I was like, oh, that's never.
Do you guys usually edit in Reels or like TikTok, or where do you? As for, I always do TikTok too. And I do like in TikTok the green screen effect, especially if you haven't used it for that. Cause like, okay, let's say you see a cool article come up, right? You could screenshot the article and then, yeah, put it behind you while you're talking, which I love. I don't think Reels has that option. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't use it as much either. Um, oh, nice. Okay, no worries. No worries at all. Yeah, and we can do one-on-ones too, which by the way, yeah, if you haven't made a one-on-one with us yet, I don't think, oh, good.
I don't know, I was thinking about being.
Okay, well, yes. Oh, did you meet on Zoom with Jules or?
Maybe.
Okay, well, either way, yeah, you can book with us once a week and we can go over any of this, together as well, or more like brainstorm ideas since you know how to do this as well. So yeah, I mean, we're here for you whenever.
Yeah, I think she was like, or they recommended like YouTube and stuff. And
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, yeah, okay, that's like something I'd like to get into the shorts first.
Yes,
and then-
I'll show you that next then. Because too, bye, I'll see you soon. Because when you're recording in TikTok or even here, like, the three dots up here, you can save it to your phone. So in TikTok too, right, you can save it before you post it because once you post it, it's going to put the watermark on it and then you can't really use it on all the platforms because it'll just not push it if you do. So the idea is, yeah, anywhere you're editing, save it to your phone first before posting it. And then so you can post it on Reels, yeah, YouTube Shorts and TikTok because it takes a while to make videos. Might as well get the full reach, right?
The funny thing is, this month I was gonna post the random about trip I took earlier this month.
Yeah,
I was
love
like,
that.
I couldn't decide though, and then you know how they make one for you?
Yeah,
I was gonna let them do that, but I was like, no, I'll just do it later. So I'm like, now I'm here. I'm like, okay, now I'm
Might as
definitely
well.
about to make it real. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you used CapCut before?
CapCut like one time when it was like super big.
Right.
Like, but
Which
that's it.
they
Yeah,
have
like,
really
that's-
cool templates on there if you haven't used it in a while. Like, here, let me see if I still have it downloaded. Because right, like you can search, I don't know, even like homes and it'll like come up with kind of like, I don't know, videos that could kind of be, yeah, right. But even like, how they have like the picture, what's it called? Like a picture dump, kind of photo dump, so if you have like photos from like a listing or an open house or something, right? I mean, it just makes it so much faster, right? Yeah, like, I mean, this is a home tour. This is just the first one I picked up, but like, it just would streamline, like make it so you can just select the videos on your phone and it turns it into this within seconds instead of you having to like crop each side, yeah, and edit it to the beat and everything. So I do like CapCut for those kinds of things. Nice, yeah. Yeah, it really does come in handy. Makes it just way quicker. But yeah, there's a bunch of real estate templates. I haven't gone through them that much, but like, I don't know, like yeah, and it changes like the what's it called? The transitions for you and things like that. So that's helpful. Um, yeah, are you good on how to add text and then just like for a certain portion of it as well?
Yeah, it takes-
And then you can just control how long it stays on there on the bottom here. I'm gonna go see how they're doing and I'll be back. How are we doing?
We're just rolling tons of videos that I've taken over time.
Nice.
It's a bad bunny here.
Oh, and that's what Bad Bunny. And you can select multiple by clicking that. That's the piece I was
Oh,
missing.
okay.
That's my bad. Yeah, exactly. So if you take a couple clips or you go on a vacation or, like do a home tour, for example, which I have some more to show you on that as well. But yeah, that allows you to select multiple. And then do you want to see how to add text to the screen, like for a certain
Yeah,
part, or did you get
Just did
that?
one, yeah.
Nice.
Did one with the phone number on it.
Great. And you figured out how to like, you guys. So one more thing too, like an extra tip, there's an app called CapCut. Have you guys heard of that before? Okay, so it's really cool in the sense where it has templates already created for you. Yeah, it's really awesome, huge time saver. So if you go in and search homes, for example,
Right.
and you can kind of play with it, but then it has like templates already created, like with transitions and words and things like that, like this is a home tour. So then if you like went to your listing and took a couple videos, right, all you would have to do is select the videos and it crops them all to this extent, right, and puts it to the tune of the music and everything. Yeah, and like to audio. And so you just click like use template and then it'll prompt you to put in the videos. So see, these are all the video slots that it wants me to put in for 2 seconds-ish each because it's doing it to the beat of the music. So I would just go through and like click them all, let's say. And then when you click on next, it puts it together and makes that video by just selecting that, which is awesome because it cuts out a lot of the editing time. And so eventually it'll load. But yeah, CapCut I would recommend as well, just to make
This
your life
thing
easier.
here, when I lost it, I think when I loaded it.
What, ChatGPT? Oh.
Yeah, when I did the original, this might be it. Oh, yeah.
Great.
Now, why wouldn't, do people, they gotta be using that in their descriptions of the properties.
Oh, yeah, this is how people make
this.
this.
Rewriting their,
Oh, yeah, because you can too. Like that's my favorite thing because it needs to be what, 1,000 characters for the MLS.
yeah.
So usually like if you just put, act as a real estate agent, write a property description for the listing based on, in Matthews with 3 beds, 2 baths in under 1,000 characters or, whatever you put in cul-de-sac lot, et cetera, et cetera. And yes, they do. And you'll notice kind of the same verbiage, like,
Yeah.
like this home boasts the hardwoods, those kind of words. Yeah. But,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Well,
huge for
and
that.
With we just did an open house for an amazing listing we have.
Nice.
And no one's come, other than the open house. We haven't gotten one
Wow,
showing.
interesting.
It's beautiful.
Do you think it's the price point?
Probably, probably.
Is it a high price point or is it overpriced, do you think?
I'm thinking we might be a little overpriced
I see.
because, but we had some comps that sold at or above us that was updated just like ours. That is
Nice.
completely updated.
I see.
So, it was a great property. So we actually priced it a little bit below the ones that just closed.
Nice.
And then above the ones that are not updated.
I see.
So
Right.
it's kind of in between, and the one that sold for 10,000 more than us, sold in 2 days. and we
Wow.
got an offer, yeah.
Interesting.
They went 30,000 over asking.
Wow.
So that's why.
When
we're
was that,
like
though?
scratching our
Recently,
heads
or?
Going, we thought we priced this perfect.
Right.
And I've actually got a call into the listing agent who sold the other one
Oh, nice.
in multiple offers. I was like, give me the list of the agents who lost out.
Fun. Wow.
So we're gonna do that.
Good.
Waiting on that to come back.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, a good video for listings like could also be, what does $500,000 get you in Charlotte, North Carolina, right? And I mean, that does tend to perform well for listings in general. So just an idea, right? But I mean, a lot of times it's not the marketing that of course sells the listing, it more sells you.
Yeah.
But you could run a Facebook ad from command as well on the property. Again, it more, I mean,
It's getting more hooks for me.
yeah, right. It more builds your database. Like I haven't seen as much it sells the property as it more gets you more business, right? That's circle prospecting, et cetera, et cetera. So those are just things I can help with though. If you need
Yeah.
help, let me know.
Yeah. I need to spend more time with you.
Yes, you do. You can book with us once a week, Joe.
Oh, I know it.
Now, one more thing that, right, there you go.
Well, that's
Yeah.
helpful, because you're already pretty good with the technology. I'd be completely lost if it wasn't for that, but.
One thing to show you too, like if you are in Reels, and I know this might not be where you are right now, but this is like at the end, when you click the 3 dots on the top right,
Okay.
you'll see the option to save it.
Okay.
Why it's important to save it here versus after you post it is because if you post it, it'll post it with the watermark for Instagram.
Okay,
And then you just can't repurpose it necessarily on like, if you do want to repurpose it on like YouTube and TikTok or whatever the other platforms. And that might not be your goal at all. So that's fine too, right? But long term. And I'm going to show you that you do have a YouTube account or how to create your YouTube account as well. If you would like to see that. Do you have a YouTube account? Channel rather. You can get one with your KW email, or if you have a personal Gmail account, that's fine too. I mean, in general, right? Nice, okay.
right.
That was where I am today. I was, oh my God, am I about to be a YouTuber?
Right,
And I was
right. Well, Justin Bieber did it, right? Isn't that how he got famous?
like, yeah, right,
Right.
my Instagram name.
Nice.
Like,
The same. That's good. So yeah, I mean, especially if you have subscribers or anything, I would recommend using that. Or you can create a whole new real estate one, totally up to you. But in general, right, you just go to youtube.com and make sure you're signed in with whatever Gmail account. And then it'll say create channel here if you don't have a channel under that email address, or view your channel, of course, if you do. And then, I mean, the main thing with YouTube these days is, right, if it's under a minute, it'll convert it to a short automatically, right? And shorts are just pretty much like TikToks or, like this way, versus longer form videos on YouTube will get posted. And again, since it's owned by Google, though, it's more likely to show up on search engines if you do also post it on YouTube. So I would recommend, if anything, right, if you're going to post it on 2 platforms, picking YouTube as one of them and Reels, or if you're proficient with TikTok, I mean, just might as well, right?
Where, if they're longer than 1 minute, like if it's not a short, where would you put a video?
Good question. I have what's it called? I pay $3 a month for that though. I don't know if that's something you want. I mean, Canva can edit videos as well.
What's the $3 one?
Hang on, let me find that real quick. It's been a minute. CapCut might be able to do this for free though, because CapCut can also add captions, which is helpful. Because there is a stat that people, if they're watching videos on Instagram or Facebook, never really have the audio on. It's something like 90% of people. It's a crazy stat versus like, that blew my mind because if I'm on TikTok, I always have my audio on, right?
Videos on TikTok, I will read the captions, like, I just.
Yeah.
But it's basically like, if I'm in a public setting and I don't have my AirPods.
Exactly, right. And of course, the captions too help for search engines, right? Because like now TikTok is trying to compete with YouTube. Like, so if you have captions, it can tell what's about. And then of course, like hashtags also help in the caption, when you're writing the caption, thinking of it like in search terms, so that it will pull up. Shoot, I'm sorry, let me find which.
Then just now.
'Cause I know, like, I don't know, some people have been saying they use like iMovie to do it.
Yeah, I don't love iMovie personally.
Uh,
But yes, that is one of them. What is that I use? Oh, InShot. So yeah, so it looks like this. It's like, I was looking at all my folders, but it's just right there. So like, I mean, it's pretty user friendly. It's $3 a month, but essentially just creating a new video, and then it gives you just like all the normal editing power. Yeah, I can add captions and really do everything though. And of course you can change like the canvas to be YouTube.
oh, that's
I mean,
cool.
and then like Zoom. Yeah, it can do everything, but I mean, in the most part, so can TikTok.
Yeah,
So if you just,
if it's not that long, I'll be okay on
right. Well, now you can do up to 10 minutes on TikTok. So,
TikTok. Yeah.
but yeah, I do probably recommend, I mean, that's where I don't even use that other app as much because I'm always doing it on here. And you're good on how to do green screen, right?
No, and then, yeah, on TikTok, that's what I believe do, like, use the sound it recommends, because it's like,
Right.
somehow that one gets more likes.
Right, I know, right? Yeah, it's like, fine, all right, I'll use this. Yeah, whatever it takes, yeah. And that's where, too, like when you're thinking about the content that you're creating, like especially if there's something trending, like, okay, you remember when Barbie was huge on social media, for example, right? So thinking about what's trending, okay, if you made like a 3 pink houses in Charlotte, or 3 houses Barbie would live in Charlotte, right? My algorithm doesn't show real estate because I don't care. But I do care, let's say, about Barbie. So that's why I would see your video. So creating topical videos is the best thing you can do to go viral, honestly, on TikTok. Yeah. And I know that's kind of vague, but does that make sense? Like if there's a big movie coming out, or
Or like,
even
even like the Halloween.
Halloween. Yeah, right. Like haunted houses around the Charlotte area, right? Yeah,
Got more
exactly.
traffic.
Right, because people, right, also
They're about Halloween and real
Halloween,
estate.
right, right. Whereas most realtors go on, they're like, here's 3 buyer tips, which isn't bad. It's just, I don't care if I'm not buying or selling right now, right? And so, yeah, it's hard to grow if you stick to just that versus, niching is important. So real estate being your niche, but, incorporating viral things. With that being said, TikTok does really matter about the niche that you pick. Like it doesn't want you to post a cooking video and then, yeah, it really like, I mean, the difference is like 200,000 views versus 200 views, like on my account even, and I have 80,000 followers. So like, that's such a range just for going outside my niche, which is frustrating. But so even niching down, because real estate's a pretty broad niche, right? So, you know, if you were thinking about real estate, you know, Charlotte real estate, so you could do it like hyper local or for first time home buyers, right? So niching down or like what's small homes or, you know, that's a micro, it's called something.
It's like, yeah, I get it. No, I'm like, I don't know. I'm trying to see what my niche is right now.
Right.
And what I'm gonna.
And and that's really like the trial and error as well, especially on TikTok, right? So just kind of whichever one of those niche, like if you do, let's say all of those, because real estate's your bigger niche. But then if you did like one on, what are they called? Micro, small homes, you know, that concept? Anyway. Oh, okay.
I'm not on that side of TikTok.
Yeah, I don't know. They're like, I don't know, people want mini homes now.
Like happening in LA.
Yeah, I think so. I even saw like Amazon, you can buy on Amazon for like $20,000. They'll ship you a home and you can just like put up the walls like this and like expand. Anyway, like people are kind of interested in things like that, right? So yeah, anytime that's like the latest stuff, which by the way, my favorite places to get content ideas, especially hyper local, charlottestories.com, I think it is. Let me make sure. Yeah, so charlottestories.com. And then you can sign up for the newsletter. This is where I get really most of my content because yeah, people have access to national real estate news, but you know, Charlotte is constantly ranked in the top 10 for real estate markets. So it's a very different story to paint. But so if you got something topical happening here, A, it's more likely to go viral because, you know, that's happening right now, right? So if you grabbed like, let's say one of these, and so it sends me an email like once a day about things going on in Charlotte, like events coming up, right? Or whatever it is, let's say you click on one of these, you could then copy the article into ChatGPT and say, rewrite this as a video script with a strong hook kind of deal, right? Highlighting how this would affect the Charlotte area's real estate market. I usually put in, and it will do that. I mean, I know this one's Asheville, but it is really helpful when it's hyper local. So yeah, charlottestories.com is my favorite. I mean, Pinterest has good content ideas. Have you seen Keeping Current Matters as well? Okay, well, just in case you want a couple options. Okay, good. Good, okay. Love that. Okay, great. So Keeping Current Matters, it's the blog right here that's free. And I mean, this again is nationally based, more nationally based, but you know, even if you took this, like, you know, you click on an article and copy and paste the article into ChatGPT and say, tailor this to the Charlotte area, you know, act as a real estate agent, create a video script based on this, focusing on the real estate market in the Charlotte area, right? Then it would rewrite that as a script and focus on Charlotte. So that's another big one. And, you know, even if it's not videos, just even like creating a social media caption, right? Or putting a picture of Charlotte on your social media, or something like that, right? Do you feel okay on that?
Or like, yeah, or you know, like even a story post, like summarizing it.
Exactly.
Something Charlotte related or something, you know.
Right.
Tell us.
Well, because like, yeah, I mean, ChatGPT now can even do events and people, that's so topical. Like if every Friday you went on and said the 3 events happening in the Charlotte area, let's see, tell me 3 events. Social caption. You know, and so it'll tell you like 3 things going on. If you did that every Friday or every Thursday, the consistency keeps people coming back and like shows the platform that you are going to post this every Thursday or whatever it is, right? So, and this can be really helpful too, because like I mentioned, a lot of realtors will just do like home buyer tips, right? Okay, well, yes, I want you to be a real estate expert, but also I want you to be a Charlotte expert, right? So you sharing things about the Charlotte area, the events going on, you know, the call to action can be, you know, let me know if you want to find a home, your dream home around any of these events kind of thing, you know. And you can, you know, tell it to rewrite it with a strong call to action like that.
knowledgeable about the area.
Exactly.
They just like, oh my God, you might be from here.
Exactly.
So,
I
yeah.
see. Hey, and look, it doesn't say Miami Heat's coming. So perfect. But yeah, when did you move here?
No, I'm like born and raised here, but
Oh, I
you know,
see.
I'm just from the eyes of a perspective. Like,
Right.
I'm just like, girl, how long have you lived here?
Right, right. And they want someone who knows the area well, right? Ideally. You doing good, Joe, with your Bad Bunny back there? That song. It is a pretty hype song though, isn't it? Do you have any questions on videos or anything?
The YouTube thing.
Yes. Yes. So if you go to youtube.com, you can create an account under your KW email or a personal Gmail, either one. So like let's say I go to YouTube. You can, first of all, you can tell if you have an account already by clicking on, it'll either be your headshot, your initials on the top right, the circle. Go to youtube.com. Oh, you're on your phone. It might, yeah, well, it'll look different on your phone. You can probably do either. But yeah, let's do YouTube on your phone. Okay, JuLeah. And then, yep, great. And then, yeah, click sign in. We need to sign you in. Okay, great. So now click on your head again. Looks like you have a channel. So click view your channel.
Oh, wow. How about that?
Oh,
I'm gonna write that down.
yeah.
Joey, Lindsay. 43, 37. Your channel.
Yep. Perfect. Nice. Okay.
Okay.
So you haven't put anything on there yet, but
Okay.
see the plus sign right here? That's how you would
Just-
click on that. Yep, it's on your phone too. So
Okay.
you'll just want to know, it looks like, I'm thinking this is under your personal email,
Yeah,
right? So if you do sign on your phone, this is the one you'll want to sign in with.
okay.
But yeah, then you can click on upload video, and I mean, it really just prompts you to upload and put a caption kind of deal. So in theory, if you make one video for Instagram Reels, we just want to put it on here as well.
So we already upload that from the phone.
Exactly.
Okay.
So at that point, yeah, you could do it straight from your phone from the YouTube app, or you could send it to yourself on here, but videos are kind of big.
So I need to load this too, though. Would be smart to load this. app.
Yeah, YouTube. Yeah. Is this a YouTube app,
So,
right?
yeah, So
I don't-
might as well just put app. Joey, Lindsay,
Yeah,
right?
that should work. Did Joel show you yesterday how to schedule posts from command? Okay, cool. Yeah, and then I think she showed you that neighborhood video as well, right? Okay. Do you feel good on how we got there? Do you want to see that
Yes,
again?
I do, but I swear my command has been acting weird. Like,
Command has been acting weird.
right? Because I've been trying to like log in onto my laptop and the screen goes like white, and then on my phone it just logged me out, but I literally just reset the password.
We might need to use an incognito window on your computer, or just clear the cache because. Oh, good. No, well, I mean, you don't have to do that. I'm thinking we need to do it a different way. Do you mind if I?
No, not
figure
at
it out?
all.
It's just a little different on the phone, so I need to figure it out. Okay.
Sign in.
Okay. Okay, I think now you're signed in. View data, open app. Okay, let's do it in the app. If you have the YouTube, I think you're just in your browser. Okay, here we go. This looks more normal. So
Okay.
like, yeah, YouTube, and then you can click on you. This is your channel.
Okay.
Right, and then, yeah, to add videos. Oh, the plus sign is here. So then you would click that. And then in theory, you already have the video on your phone because you already created it. And then, yeah, they allow.
Very cool.
So then you
Okay.
can record, or I think you can also like just add from right there. So if it's on your phone, then you can just, click to upload it.
Okay.
Exactly. Have you seen the neighborhood videos in Command? You want to see them?
Yes.
Okay, this is probably my favorite feature in Command, the neighborhood videos. And I can help you get back into Command if you need. Just let me know. Yeah, yeah. So this is like on your computer kind of thing. But I can show you this real quick. Wow. Security codes now.
All that there.
Oh, in the top there. Oh, here's that one. Yeah, this whole password debacle has been quite fun.
2 resets.
It's
Yeah,
been
I just
such a
got
pain.
back the command on my phone.
Nice. Okay, yeah, it's not you, it's the system. Okay, hang on.
Was it just a redo? Is that they was cleaning it up? Or what?
Some of them got hacked, they're like over the weekend. And so that's why they made everyone reset it. But then I don't know if you saw, then the hacker just sent out another email that looked the same, but prompted for credit card info. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if anyone did it. I have not heard that they did, so I'm hoping not. But like it's bad, like when Sabra's phone number got hacked or something and it sent out like a prompt to buy Apple gift cards. Someone did for hundreds. Yeah, ugh.
Seen it all.
Okay, so how you do this in Command, just so you know, like the neighborhood videos are super cool. And this is like if you don't want to be in the video, for example, right? So on the left-hand side of Command, the designs platform right here. And create design on the top right. And there's a video option, right? So if I click on video, click next. I know this is a little fast, but all right, cool. Great. So it is prompting for more like residential neighborhoods than like, Indian land or, anything like that. So you would type in whatever neighborhood, let's say you want to feature, click next. It does pull all of the information for you. So it bases the neighborhood lines based on next door. It pulls this information like from the MLS type of platform. However, with that being said, sometimes the neighborhood lines get a little skewed. So I would, just kind of look over this, make sure it looks right. But in general, it does pull it in for you. It pulls in like your agent information. Sometimes I have to go in and write in my phone number. And it pulls in all your market center information as well. You just click next. Takes like 10 seconds and then it makes the video for you. And it's really cute. I'll show you it. It's just like a minute video. And it'll feature all the different, so especially do you focus on South Charlotte or really anywhere?
Trying to focus on South Charlotte. I keep getting listings everywhere. It seems like
Well,
I've got listings all the way up to Cleveland, North Carolina.
ooh, at least not a buyer up there, huh? Yeah. But right, even doing neighborhoods in the area you want to focus in, right? Like here's a top neighborhood that my buyers are asking me about, in the South Charlotte area. And then you can do this like once a week if you would like to, And again, it just goes through like the stats. This is my mom if you haven't met her. Maybe. Yes, actually. Well, I know, right?
Bonnie, Nicole, you just saw? You should go.
I find out when Ignite starts, I'll answer the.
She's one of the coaches, so it might be her.
Be assigned.
Yeah, see, it like puts all your contact information, everything in there. Isn't that pretty cool? Like it just made it for me. So now all I would do is click save. And then you can download it from here. Or do you know how to schedule social media posts from Command? Want to see? Okay, but you can only schedule it just so you know to like business pages. So like your Facebook business page, Instagram can as well. But so this is from the campaigns icon, and yeah, here, feel free to like look on here instead. So this campaigns icon here, then there are some things down in command right now, so I might not be able to show you this actually, sadly. But then it just says usually like create or something, and then it has an option for social, and then you could, let's say if you created like a top home maintenance tips for November and then December, right? If you sat down one night and created those, ChatGPT can do it, and then you can schedule it for the first of each month moving forward. So it's a good time saving thing. We can do that together in an appointment if that would be helpful.
I need to come in and spend
You want me to schedule?
2 or 3 weeks with you guys.
Yeah,
on this.
You want me to pull up our schedule? Do you want me to do that now?
Yes, let me look at my,
Okay,
um,
no rush. I can send you this as well, but
uh, eight
You have
is the
start.
only thing I
Yes.
got
Okay.
next week
So you're
that I can't do.
oh, they can't do. How next
Um,
Thursday?
That looks good, yeah.
Want to do 12:30?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
And I'll invite Linda too.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we'll do
I-
that.
Is that how you spell your last name?
Yeah.
UI, thanks. And then
It was
you're
actually originally AY 1,000 years ago when we came. in.
really, that's interesting.
Somebody
Why?
changed it.
That's so weird. Why? I guess you
They
don't know.
came in through Boston, so they misspellings all over the place.
Oh, wow.
So
How
that was hard to
fascinating.
find, we had people do the genealogical thing,
Yeah,
and they had to bring them all in, to find everybody, because there was Lindsay, Lindsay.
wow.
Whichever,
That's fascinating.
person that was in the office,
Wow.
I tell everybody, I said, it's lucky we didn't have a Polish name or something.
Right.
Butchered these names.
Yeah,
So-
because where are you? Are you Polish? Scotland? Oh,
Yeah,
is your email your first and last name at KW?
no, it's Joe, you are
You are?
Realtor
Love it.
at gmail.com. I do have a KW, but I never used it, and I wish I had now, because I didn't know
I
I was gonna stay at KW.
Right. I mean, that is a downfall, like if you do use that. But I mean, I can make sure it's forwarding, so technically you could mark it either one. Yeah. Do you know Linda's email off the top of your head, or what's on King, right? Linda King, I think, at kw.com?
Yeah,
That's what
might be a hyphen in there.
Okay.
I don't have
Oh.
her KW one.
I'm just gonna hope for the best.
Yeah.
And if not, just tell her. Okay. All right, so that should be coming over via email, and I'll add it to your calendar. Yeah. And then we can go through all of this. And yeah, I mean, I can show you how to schedule in advance, whatever your goal is,
Well, couple things this year. I want to do, events.
Nice, okay. I have ideas.
Video those.
Great idea.
She is very technically savvy.
Love that.
So we're talking about put a team together. at 1.5.
Cool.
We got a lot of stuff that
And then
we're.
you can announce the team and the extra resources.
Yeah.
I have lots of ideas of how to market that, because like you can just come in and we'll brainstorm, right? And then I can show Linda what to do to implement it if she's doing your tech and marketing, right? So like we're here.
I think that's gonna be the biggest thing.
Okay.
She's been a realtor for a while, but she's
Everything.
fantastic.
No,
on
I'm
social
not
media.
really.
Love that. So might as well utilize it.
If it-
You guys would be a good team for that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because even if you're not there every week, she can book with us weekly and then like use it as a time block to even, okay, let's schedule these, or, here's the best strategy for this, and we can just always brainstorm. It's free for you guys to meet with us, right? So,
Well, and the biggest thing with my business, it's almost 100% referral.
Okay.
So I'm not getting those other leads.
Yeah.
That they would get from social media.
I see.
So when my referral system works good,
Mhm.
past clients and Mets work really good, but I'm not getting those unmets.
Right,
Mets.
right.
So I need something to help kind of, I'll have, like the summer, I was having 5, 6 closings a month.
Wow, nice.
September, then 1,
I see.
October, 1.
I see.
November could be.
What do you do to touch your sphere consistently?
Just phone calls. I call people, just hair calls.
I see. Well, that's amazing. But imagine like if we could automate some of those touches, right?
Some of that, I do a lot of, the monthly and bi-weekly.
Great neighborhood nurtures? Then those are great. Good.
I need to get everybody.
Sat it down and I said,
Home
"Get
date,
some coffee," and she's like,
purchase
Yes.
done,
"You just gonna leave it?"
Or-
get that done.
Or even their birthday, right? Because it can text for you, and even, these are just good personal touches, of course, or a good reason to call. Do you have like the quarterly call plan set up? Okay, good. So that's good.
And I use the task list
Great. Wow.
Because I was literally
So,
like, do I need to
I
go
use
try to see
command
if I
at a
can
fairly
bump
high
into
level,
everything,
but
like,
Sounds like it.
just not
You're
the
stepping
social
down,
media
but
part of
you
it.
could pair me up with a coach.
I
Tell
need
me
to
to coach
get
me or someone
something
else
to
can.
fill in
Let
some
me
of those
know,
holes.
please.
And see, we
on-
do this
on the
coaching as
leads
part of
and,
our,
you know,
what I do,
board
we are
list
called these
appointments.
coaches.
Right.
I'll buy them.
Just an idea too, to throw at you, you know, like for in between for other things, like we do have a social media package that's $199 for the whole year of once a week posting for 52 weeks. So, you know, if you do need more of the in between, because then she can focus on more the real, like videos and, you know, posting pictures of you in action, things like that. Yeah, so if you need that, you know, it's generally a good investment because it's the entire year of social media for $199. But, you know, of course, we can show her how to do everything for free, how to schedule. I think scheduling it in advance will be key as well for your systems, right? I'll show her how you can make just like, you know, 6 different social posts about home maintenance tips and schedule it out for the first of each month. Okay, it's done now, right? Or for the whole month ahead, let's do, you know, once a week. Here's how to do it.
Yeah, I've got
So-
a big hole in my advertising there by not doing this.
Right, yeah. And especially too, if like you can get them on different platforms, like do you use LinkedIn, for example, or do you have a Google My Business page as well?
Yeah.
Great, like posting on those, great,
Realty page,
love it.
which is actually getting more hits than my
Wow,
other one, which
there
is.
you go.
Yeah.
That is nice.
Follow.
Yeah, that's how I feel about cats. Like,
But I don't
can you
post
just,
enough.
be my friend, you know, I know.
And it's really rude because they want you to post, because they want you to be there for ads, right? So they, yeah, it's like they want you to post
Cats are
4
great.
times a week or more, really once a day, which is mean. Well, yeah, it's like that's a whole job at that point, right? You know, and too, like social media, yeah, some agents can use it to get a lot of leads. It's usually like people who come in, like the young whippersnappers that have like 1,000 people already following them. That's usually when I see it. But otherwise, like for your business, like building the credibility and just staying top of mind for your sphere, you know, so I don't think it's necessary to go that big of, you know, but even, yeah, filling in that hole to an extent.
Even
Like
my
with
sphere,
fire, she gave
you
him
know, I
out
have a ton
referrals.
of Gen X.
So don't take everything out of it. 'cause
Nice,
in the
yeah.
beginning, You need to work
So
fire
they-
sellers, whatever you can
They're
do.
very good at it.
Just
But-
to get experience on
But
it.
So,
he will teach
to
you,
continue
and
to
I'll
get
send you
their
her video
referrals.
on how to
Right,
convert.
right.
his face.
And with
her
things slowing
method is
down
just
now,
simple.
we'll see
calm.
Thursday.
Okay.
The other Thursday.
Yeah, and let's brainstorm all the different ideas. Okay, that sounds great. She should have gotten an email inviting her, but yeah, that's the right one.
There might be
Or-
hash.
Okay, well, if not, then some other Linda King in KW might show up.
I'll bring more chicken.
Yeah, there we go. It's a good problem. Well,
This is very cool.
well, good.
I'm
I
kinda
mean, a
enjoying
good friend
this.
of
I'm
mine.
glad.
I
And to
call
be
him
honest,
Alexis. He really is. He's got a big head. He used to be a coal salesman. You know, and
Mhm.
he uses that tactic.
Right?
you know, I'll
He
go
knows
and
he is
just,
that
for-
good
Get
at that-
stuck.
that
just get stuck and
he
do
was
it,
able
you
to
know,
take
Right.
I'm thinking, this is so
Six.
effective.
Back, I'm talking about like
falling for it. Why would my
10 years
clients?
ago.
or
Start-
I'm like,
people I don't
how do you
know,
do it?
Start
How do
noticing
you
what
convince-
is keeping you on which videos, like the hook I was talking about. I bet you'll notice it more
all
now.
this, all
He
this
should-
crazy stuff like the
He's more
archaeological
manipulator.
stuff.
Mhm.